So I personally operate at about a 15 psi. What I have here is the Master's Mix. It is 50% oak, 50% soy hull pellets. This is in its dry form. This is pretty well recognized as a substrate for mushroom cultivation. Take a good look there. And these are all dried out. These will be hydrated, and it will become more of kind of a loamy soil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the colonized bag of ryegrain berries. This is lion's mane. It's, you could argue, over-colonized. And then I'm going to break that apart into roughly maybe 3 to 5 bags of this. The volume is going to increase quite a bit from here once I add water. So what I'm going to do now, right next to all my electronic equipment, is I'm going to add water. I'm going to roughly eyeball this one. And then I'm going to give it a little bit of a swirl. You can almost start to see it kind of breaking down a little bit. You can see it kind of increasing in size. I guess the rule of thumb is maybe little by little. But I really want to capture kind of just this texture and what it looks like. To a mushroom, this would look fantastic. Nice and airy. You know? And so the amount of hydration, you know, I think if you Googled it, it would be something like 65%, but how are you going to know? But and this is how you're going to know. You're going to kind of give it a bit of a squeeze, maybe a couple of drips. I like that. I like that a lot. That worked out a lot better than I thought it would. Yeah. And so now you've got this. Look at how much more volume you've got there. This is going to be going into bags. It's going to be sterilized in the pressure steam sterilizer. And then, like I said, now that my hands are all messy, who did that? I'm going to take the colonized bag of ryegrain berries and divvy that up. So we have the ryegrain berries colonized with mycelium. This has been in the incubation chamber, which is right behind me. And then this is what it's going into, which will be the Master's Mix substrate that we just made. So the ratio, I'm assuming I'll probably get maybe 5 to 6 bags of this from the distribution. This will need to be sterilized. I was doing something with my pressure steam sterilizer and artificial intelligence was like, whoa, stop, it's dangerous. And I was like, oh, okay. So I fixed it. And then I said, thank you for saving my life. And then the machine said, you're welcome. I am farming mushrooms in Alaska.